Welcome in, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Jane. I'm going to just jump right into it today. So this is the Galactic Light Language deck, and they want to bring out a card here for you, and then we're going to get into what's going on in the ethers today. This one. Men. Okay. Transformer on the bottom. Okay. I've never seen this card before. This is a new deck. I've only used a few times, so let's get into it, find out what's going on. So they asked me to bring out this tarot deck here. Oh, we have the Two of Swords, which is being unable or willing to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy, pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing a situation. Okay, what's going on here? I'm gonna. Okay. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know here, or what's going on. Let's find out. Oops. Oh my goodness. I'm dropping the cards every which way now. Okay, here we go. Let's see. All right. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. It's on the bottom, the Magician. No joke. You know, that's not the first card that came out. I was messing with another deck too, and the Magician card came out in that one as well. The Nine of Pentacles, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Ooh. And the Eight of Wands, I believe that's Wands. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles is hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. And the Eight of Wands is too much going on, stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events or rapid changes, the ability to multitask, business, travel. Okay. And the Magician here. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Look, and then you have the Nine of Wands comes right out too. Well, Justice. I just cut the deck on Justice. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. All right. So we're going to leave it with that here. You know, so you're clearly somebody that has mastered, or you are mastering your life, the elements, the universe. You have full control. Okay. Okay. They're asking me to bring out another tarot deck here. So looking on the bottom is Power number 8. Okay, you can be seeing a lot of 8s and 9s. I don't know what this Men card is about. Okay. Let's see here. What's going on with this deck? Intuition's on the bottom. Okay, let's see here. You know, I just see a lot of this magical energy that's going on here. All right, Spirit, what is it that you want here? Temptation. That's the Devil card in the tarot. You could have something negative coming in. You know, you see, this kind of looks like a key here. And, I see this light. And the first impression I get when I see that is this is like some kind of internal struggle that you've been going through. But the light will always lead the way. Maybe that's why the intuition card came out at the very, I just split it on fulfillment of wishes, number 9. Yeah, I think this energy is trying to stand in your way here. Now, I don't know if this is, like an outside source doing this, or, you got the 9 and the 9. You could be seeing 9 too. All right, Spirit. What do you want here? Okay, they're asking me to bring out this truth deck here. All right, so what's going on here, Spirit? Okay, law. And that's funny because, the justice came up with this deck too. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. And then you get the law came out again. Lawyer, judge, police. I don't know if you're going to be the one that's going to balance the scales. Sunset, lost loved one, memories, elder, nightfall. Oh, goodness. And then the temptation, and it said like nightfall. I think this is something that you think about a lot at night. It's where you're probably getting all your messages, communication records, call records, instant messaging. You're receiving your messages at night. It's a divine intervention. Okay, so what are the messages that they need to hear? Mystery, unknown, puzzle, illusion, confusing. You're trying to solve some kind of mystery. Look at messages again, back on the bottom. All right, let's see here. The key. And you'll notice, like I was talking about how like there's this key here. So key people, core of the problem, pass. Yeah, I think this is something that, cool down, calm, pause. You want to bring some kind of look, and then I split it on run away, get away, keep away, give up. I don't think this is something that you're willing to give up, though, because it seems like you're a key component in this. You're going to try to solve some kind of mystery. I don't know what that is. What is the mystery, Spirit? Inkpot problems to be resolved. Problems to be resolved. Okay, let's find out here. What do you want to go with Inkpot? You know, I'm just gonna be honest here. I'm getting the impression that you've been tempted many times, I think, in your life to be like a corrupt type person, but you refuse. I think you refuse. I think you know that you're like the key to help people. And you know, with this unknown puzzle and illusion confusing, I think this is where, and it kept coming up about messages and that you're getting them at night. I don't know if you're doing a lot of reading at night or you're like catching up on your messages, or you're somebody that, you know, you're some kind of investigator or something, or you're investigating whatever is going on in the shadows. And then the ink pot, it's almost like somebody's trying to blur your vision somehow or in some way. Okay, it's a flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards exactly because of this temptation. Right, Spirit. Whoa, card just flew out here. What does it say? Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You know, and we know that you're a hard worker because of this Nine of Pentacles over here. It's all about this hard work has led you to a better life. I get the chills like you don't even know. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Another one came out. Ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business, but that was in reverse. Or at least, maybe I turned it. I don't know. I'm going to put that back. Oh, goodness. Okay. So what's this fulfillment of wishes here, Spirit? You know, you see them, they're holding like these scrolls in this thing here, and then all this light is coming out of this box. Basket, recognition, reward for merit, the fulfillment of wishes. You're going to receive some kind of reward and recognition for your work. Okay. You could work in the courts or something too, right? You're working on the benefit of humanity. Oh my goodness, what's going on? There's going to be some kind of success though. And you know what? This haystack, I think that flipped over with my finger, but karma, you will reap what you have sown. That's the fulfillment of wishes. And this card came out, mountain, major challenge to overcome. You know, it came out on mystery too. Okay. I think once you manage that, and I don't know what this card means. We're going to read this. It's been kind of bugging me. I don't know what it means. And then this is a Mayan deck. I'm not familiar with any of them here. Men, page 95. Let's see here. It's also considered eagle. Commitment, compassionate service, global consciousness, dreams and visions, planetary mind, belief in oneself, and hope. Gathering of eagles, third eye, violet flame. Oh my goodness, this is actually number 15. Look at that. You know, I'm gonna okay, so it's saying here that this is the time of the gathering of eagles, and it says here you're, oh no joke, awake and remember your path of service, your planetary seeding, your mythical call, your mythic call and promise in these magical times. And the magician card's out here. Okay, and it says men reminds you to step powerfully into your commitment as a planetary midwife. Your assignment includes whatever furthers your personal evolution and the evolution of global mind, unity, consciousness. You are an awakener, a transformer, an empowered global visionary. You have come to create and support the shift of ages. In your vision, you have compassion for others, and your decisions are made in the light of global consciousness. Ask yourself how you might experience compassion towards self, the earth, and others. Wow. That's crazy. That's really crazy. So they want me to read this poem here. It's called The Magical Child. I am men, the eagle vision of and dream. Gather about me, winged ones, to take your place upon the currents of your divine purpose. Soar with the flow of consciousness in my massive wings. Let us glide in a graceful expansionness of planetary mind, carving out the pathway of timeless beauty for all to follow. Spread your precious wings, sweet blessed eagles of the new sunflowers. Flow with me upon the shimmering crest of the new reality emerging, and together we shall create the joyful, awaited garden of the one heart. Feel my song stirring in every cell, its refrain quickening you into resonance with the golden octave new sounding through the consciousness of the earth. Gaia singing like a crystal in the brilliant light of luminous love. Through you, Gaia, I am transformed. I too am awakening. And as the return of divine love and light, you are one. I am men. My gentle sound and touch ripple like waves, a healing silk upon the wounded body of the earth. I am the crystal singer at the heart of the labyrinth, whose crystalline core magically transforms this vibration into the splendor of planetary mind. Hear my impassioned call, O radiant children of the sun, lift with me the collective mind, for we are the awakeners, the transformers. Let the flowing beauty and power of my wings inspire you to ascend to your committed purpose. Find the gate of I cease, to place where there is no other. Remember alliance of the faithful of the stars, sun runners, your commitment to hold the light high in this time. Find the living consciousness of God or Goddess within you, like a florid fountain. This place flows with the elixirs of compassion to create our transformed earth. Believe in yourself and your visions. Sing the sparkling song of hope in a voice rich with the transforming power of your crystalline rainbow body. Merge with the sublime vibration of the violet flame that lays the song of ecstasy over gently upon your yearning spirit of earth, Terra Gaia. This, my loves, is ours to do. Build your inner and outer temples and adorn them with the precious gifts you have carried within you for so long. On the winds, created by the movement of my mighty wings, hear me, feel me. Let us begin. Yeah, like I said, I think that you're somebody that has like, and they got the key here. So I'm really sure that you're like a key component to the evolution of the new world. Wow. Okay, that's it, Spirit. Yeah, that's it for this one. So, I just split the deck too, and it's the king here. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly on emotional relationships or being emotionally unavailable. You know what I mean? That's why I think that you have to do, you're some kind of lawyer, judge, or somebody that is in a position of power at this time, and you're going to, and I think that's why they're trying to influence you. But because I heard pure of heart, because you have your standards, you're not going to lower your standards. Okay, Spirit. Is there anything else here? Yeah, you're gonna find your high priestess too. Meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts, and trust the wisdom you receive. And you know what was going on about the messages? I think you're receiving your messages at night. You could be even receiving them in your dreams. Yeah, and then you're going to charge forward because this is like the Knight of Swords, right? You're decisive, you're focused, you're driven, you're defensive, events that move with great speed, and then you got your speed here too with the Eight of Wands, right? So whatever's going to happen, it's going to be like, once your decision is made, once you come to figuring out all this mystery that you're working with, once this all happens, it's the earth is going, the earth, I want to say the universe is going to move mountains, but the earth is going to move the mountains. This is interesting. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional, sudden, or unexpected changes. Review your options carefully. Just like here, like you're you're ready. You're ready to take on. I split it on night again. So you could be on this journey because you have the Knight of Pentacles. This is like where you go on like a journey. You're preparing for some kind of journey. Okay, Spirit, that's all I have. So I'm going to, if you've made it this far in the video, hit the like button, share, subscribe, the bell, all the stuff. And, get more insight, I guess. And with that, I'm going to close the reading. So I'm going to send you all my love and light, and have a good day. Bye.